I am a frequenter of the LGBTQ half of diversity and inclusion. Um, First thing that I can say is that diversity and inclusion is a very good spot to hang out at, regardless of whatever your religious or sexual orientation is. For me personally, I came here around a year and a half ago, started frequenting here a year and a half ago, because I found it difficult to find places and people on campus that I could really let loose and talk about different aspects of myself with. I either felt like it was too personal and I couldn't delve into it, or I felt like if I was to try and talk about it, people would get annoyed with me. So one of my friends, her name's Amari, she was a volunteer here at Diversity and Inclusion last year, and so because of that, I started coming here more, and in me coming here more, I started talking to Eric and Emily more. I started talking to some of the other frequenters here more, like Michael or Connie, and it's just a very good place to get whatever it is on your chest off of your chest. People here are very friendly. People here are very easily entertained almost. It's fun to kind of key around and get to know people, and it's easy to talk to them even outside of diversity and inclusion. And then also, since we do collab with the religious half often, there's a lot of perspectives that come through the door, and there's a lot of people that come through with different life experiences that you can learn from. The only thing that I would say is that the campus does feel like it's hesitant to come in here, especially some of the more closeted half of the campus. They feel like if they come in here, they're not going to be heard, or they feel like people aren't going to kind of care what they say, or they feel like they're going to say something and it's going to be too offensive, or someone's going to reprimand them off rip. I really do feel like that's an unneeded concern, but it is a valid concern that some people have. I just wish that they would take more of the time to kind of venture out of what makes them comfortable and come into diversity and inclusion and start talking to us more, because it's nothing to go and talk and see other people and relate to them, even if they're not exactly like you, which is what I love about this place.
Hi, my name is Connie Engeno Alfaro. I am currently in junior, majoring in political science. So my concentrations are in theory and pre-law, and then I have a minor in global politics. So the reason why how I got to the space in the first place, in the Intercultural Center, specifically in that diversity and inclusion department, I was originally introduced through Ms. Guzman, who's the director of diversity and inclusion. I started working with her with a program called Crear Futuros, which I became a mentor for that program. And ideally, that's how it kind of all spiraled, and I began getting more involved in the department. So I do a lot of things actually in the department. I work closely with all three directors or coordinators and the director, with the director of diversity and inclusion, the coordinator of the LGBTQ Center, Mr. Eric Martin, and also the coordinator of spiritual development, Mr. Isaiah Howard. So I've gotten really close with all three of them. I really enjoy being in this space. So I'm also a transfer student as well, so coming from a different university to a small community college and coming to a four-year university, it was a huge step for me. And now that I'm getting to be in this space where I feel very accepted, I feel like I have a really home feeling away from home. I've gotten to meet the best people here. Everyone is so nice. We're very inclusive to everybody. We make everyone feel welcomed. We enjoy having students come in and out. So there's always some regulars. So I'm practically the regular here in this department. So I'm always in here doing things. I'm definitely connected with Raices. So I serve as the vice president for Raices. So that's also another way I'm involved with diversity and inclusion, and Crear Futuros as a mentor for freshmen this year. And I've gotten to be able to fit in this space, and it's really important to me to be in this space. So I take care of these rooms like they're my rooms, because I appreciate how safe this feeling of home has felt for me. And I've just found that I have been able to fit in and find a community of people that work well with me, and they have supported me in a lot of different aspects in my academic career. And I just really enjoy being in this space. I always come here, I talk to people. I host a lot of events here too as well, because it's my favorite space to be in. And I just feel very comfortable being here. And Thankfully, all three directors and the staff members of this department have made me feel very welcome, and they always have their doors and their offices open to me whenever I need something or whenever I'm in doubt of something. They always help me with finding the resources or whatever my problems may be on campus. So I just feel like they have such an open door policy and such a welcoming environment here that it really has helped me to become a part of the diversity and inclusion and really promote that amongst campus. So I definitely encourage all students to come here, whether you feel like you're an outsider, you don't know where you belong on campus. Like, we always make a space for somebody to feel like they belong in this campus. So I would definitely encourage you to come. We're on the second floor. As soon as you hit upstairs, you turn your right and you'll see diversity and inclusion. We're in the Intercultural Center, as well as the LGBTQ Center. We have inclusive centers, and we're welcome to all people. You can come in here and chill, do your homework, you can just study. I know I've used the space for a lot of other things aside from hosting events. I've been able to do study events here and just really chill and calm down from the day. And I just really like how chill and cozy the feeling is of home, away from my actual home.
Hey, so my name is Eric. I currently serve as the LGBTA Resource Center Coordinator here at North Carolina Central University in the Department of Diversity and Inclusion. And really our job / my job is to just make sure that we have a open and welcoming space for students. So part of what I do every day is overseeing this space and making sure that students, like I said, have a place to go, so the doors are always open. Students come in here, they hang out, they eat lunch, they do their own thing. Sometimes they plug up the TV, watch TV, they talk about whatever is going on in their lives. Sometimes I'll have programming in here for them, or nights like tonight I'll actually have actual events. So we do things like tonight I have an open mic, we have the drag show, we have Live in the Graduation coming up. We have a bunch of student leaders that I supervise that also do their own programming. So it's a place where students can come and really let down their hair, even if it's just in between classes. Part of my job is also to make sure that I'm talking with students and advising them and making sure that they know that they have the support on campus for a variety of reasons. We understand that, being on the LGBT community can be hard sometimes. It can be, overwhelming when you're dealing with identity formation, reformation, things like that. So part of my job is to also talk to the students and help them, find their identity and make sure that they are living their true and honest selves. I also oversee the Intercultural Center to make sure that all students that are not just in the LGBT community are also welcome in this space as well. So that is the diversity and inclusion portion of my role as well. So really the department is here to make sure that we serve everybody, but specifically on this side of the department, I'm really here to make sure that students know, again, that they are supported. So if they need any support in their classrooms, if they need any support outside the classrooms, if they need support in the res halls, or if they just want to have some support here, sometimes I come out of my office and kick it with the students because they mean a lot to me. The students that are in here that are frequent visitors, they come and they just want a space to be themselves, and I try to allow that as much as possible. I can't hang out with them always, but when I do, it's something that really brings me joy and really makes my day. So if you're interested, if you are looking for resources, or if you just want to make some new friends, definitely come by. My door is always open, the center's door is always open, and you'll see some few friendly faces that will greet you with a smile. So you are more than welcome. You definitely matter, so definitely come by and see us.